Welcome to Chaos 101. Yeah, that's where we are. The Purge. Remember that show is pretty good. I think it probably ended because of COVID. The movie was good. The concept was good. It was a TV show. I enjoyed it. But that's where we are now. The federal government purge. Another 6,700 jobs on the line with the IRS on the chopping block. Apparently, some 19 to 24-year-olds have figured out forensic accounting at their very young age and have been able to find government waste. They haven't found anything. All they're doing is saying, fire everybody, and that's it. We'll have one person do the job of five. It's not a way to be efficient, this DOGE, government efficiency. It's not very efficient. Not very efficient when you fall behind on work. But hey, I didn't vote for them. You guys did. But now these 6,700 IRS agents, what are they going to get? Well, what happens when you lose your job? Eventually, you stop paying your credit cards, maybe even stop paying your mortgage or your car. And there we have that vicious circle that I keep warning about, that all these firings are not good for the economy. Nobody's going to be able to prove otherwise. Factor in the tariffs, and how are we avoiding a Trump recession? I have no idea, because you're not going to find one credible economist say, oh, this is great for the economy. Mass firings. You know how you fire people in this type of situation when the federal government is the largest employer of the United States? You create a commission or have certain people, the people that are appointed in their division, say, what is your opinion? Where can we trim the fat? Right? We saw Elon Musk running around the other day with a chainsaw at CPAC. That's what he's doing. He's going in there with a chainsaw instead of a scalpel. And that's not good. It's horrible for employee morale. I've already written on how the most toxic work environment right now is the United States federal government. It used to be a place for job security. It used to be a place where you would be proud. You were doing something good for your country. It was kind of a service. Doesn't matter what job you were at. Now it's the most toxic work environment. It's that simple. If there's going to be cuts, the person who does that is someone who has a background in forensic accounting. It's not going to be a couple of kids who write some code and somehow have figured this all out. They're lying to you. And all they're doing is destroying the federal government along the way. Hundreds of thousands of people have been fired already. That ain't going to be good for anybody's economy. Not the personal economy of the person that lost their job, not for that family, not for that town. It's very simple. It even goes back to what I posted on social media the other day. Christy Noam eliminated, I think it was 300,000 TPS recipients, temporary protected status for the Venezuelans. I'm from Miami, lived there for 46 years. And Doral, which is an area where mostly Venezuelans live. And that's also where you have the Trump Doral golf course and resort. Now, when I got out of law school, I was doing closings for Lennar. Lennar is pretty much nationwide. And this was 1999. I had taken the bar exam in June. So from June to October, I was doing these closings for Lennar. And a large percentage, I want to say 95% of the closings I was doing, the home buyers were Venezuelan. Why? Because they were simply leaving their country and looking for financial stability. So they were just moving their money from over there to over here. Do you hear what I said? They were just moving their money from one place to another. Now they're moving it to our place, our hometown. If you drive through Doral, the Venezuelan bakeries, even the school that I taught there, most of the students were Venezuelan. We remove all of them, that affects the local economy. It's not good for the economy. None of what is going on right now is good for the economy. You will not find one credible economist saying otherwise. So unfortunately, the 6,700 now that are going to get fired from the IRS, here's one question to you. Were you looking forward to getting your tax refund quickly? Probably not going to get it so quickly anymore unless DOGE does something that magically is going to make your tax refund come in from 1 second to the next. The reality is, especially as a bankruptcy lawyer, every client I have ever met, every person I have ever met, once they file their tax returns, they've already made plans what they're going to do with their money. They're going to take a trip, pay down debt, buy new furniture, whatever it is. They've all made plans. You can make those plans still. Just understand you're going to have to delay them a little bit because chances are you're not going to get your tax refund timely. Not with 6,700 agents gone. And Social Security, the end of the month is near. I keep saying I hope there's no issues with Social Security because we've seen all the cuts they've done as well. So if you want to see people go nuts, have those Social Security checks arrive 2, 3, 4, 5 days late because some 19-year-old for DOGE thinks that they've done something good and they found some sort of waste. And the waste all really means is we're going to take a chainsaw, fire everybody, and there's no reason why you can't do the job of 5 people. There's even now an email circulating where Elon Musk has sent out an email saying 5 bullet points on what you have accomplished this week. If you don't reply, we consider this as your resignation. Think about the micromanaging involved. You have to take time now to say, this is what I've done this week. So I posted jokingly, if I had gotten that email, 1, I blocked you, Elon Musk. 2, I blocked President Trump and everyone else related to him. And I just went down the list and saying the 5th thing was I blocked this email so I don't have to deal with you anymore. But that's what they're facing. Insecurity, right? More chaos. Go read all those articles out there of all these employees saying all this chaos and what it does. But that's why I keep saying chaos creates political instability, and political instability creates financial instability. It's going to hit your pocketbook one way or another. And you can forget about a $5,000 check from DOGE. You ain't going to see no $5,000 check from DOGE. And if you did, that's socialism, which you people on the right keep complaining about. So I did a whole other video on that one. You can watch that one. That was an episode of Morning Coffee with me, Professor Alex. But it is what it is. Be prepared financially. And again, if you're expecting a tax refund, I hope it's on time. I hope you get more money than you asked for. But just in case it's not, be prepared. If you plan to use those funds for some sort of situation, an emergency, paying off or catching up on your mortgage, whatever it is, start looking for other angles to resolve that issue until that money comes in. All right? Any questions or comments? Welcome to the chaos. Feel free to let me know.